Look at the difference. Look at that. Rook is not even the worst class, and it's literally an 11.5% difference. We're supposed to destroy them, not join them. We can destroy them by... We can destroy them from within. Easy horror. Master has the same win rate, that's interesting. Watcher seems really good. Shavara can be okay if you want to play that kind of Demon Hunter. I don't know, Watcher's just really good. Oh, jeez. I mean, I was literally talking about how broken Panthara is in this class. Lightforge recognizes how good it is too. That's a really high score for a 2-drop. This card is just broken though, right? A little hard to skip it. Oh my god. I'm not a big fan of Mage Scribe in this class. There are too many bad. It's fine. It's very pickable. It's still like a good card, but it's just there's a lot of bad Demon Hunter spells. There are a lot of really good Demon Hunter spells. There are a lot of really bad ones. I guess we just take the Shadow Weaver because it's hard to get 3s right now. Right, we take this Antane. Really glad we didn't take the last Antane now. Antane's really good in the Demon Hunter mirror too, because like it's just damage that, you know, Demon Hunter can't interact with. I do like Spirit Jailer a lot. Lightforge really buffed Wandmaker. Interesting. They used to rate Wandmaker like closer to 100, I think. You can whip Wandmaker, but it's usually pretty good. Raid Leader is actually really good in this class. We don't have the synergy right now, but it kind of enables us to pick stuff a little higher. Okay, we got some of the healing we skipped earlier. Might just want this. I haven't played much with this card yet. Oh, Jesus. I was like, ooh, Coordinate Strike. That was the card I really wanted, and then I realized, oh, wait a second, the best card literally ever printed. Okay, we'll take the best card ever printed. I think I do want this now. Or for M to use for select cards, it's called Arena Tracker. Maybe I just take healing. I really don't like this card very much. It might be okay though. We'll try this, I guess. Brawler is really good. Why is Colt rated so low? Which card? Oh, the Apothecary? It's just because it's a 5-mana 4/4. Brawler is honestly pretty disgusting most of the time. But I don't hate having a Steward here just for a little bit more refill, because we're kind of we're kind of turning into a slower deck. Can try to be a slower deck, I guess. Go Scorpid here. Do we want to be this kind of a Demon Hunter? Steward or Immolation Ore is a way to deal with a million clowns. I don't think we had a single clown played against us the last run. I'll try this card though. I haven't gotten this card very often. It's very rare you get offered this thing. Holy crap, dude. We skipped the Soul Fragments. We don't have any Soul Fragment activators right now. I guess we'll just take a Voracious Reader. It's gonna be hard to run out of cards actually in this deck, but we'll manage somehow. This card with the Parade later. Oh man. It's like a 4-mana evasive worm, exactly right. I wouldn't hate a Chaos Strike. It's like the better quality your deck gets, the more you would value something like Chaos Strike that just lets you cycle through and find your broken stuff. Urzel Horror is really good too. Okay, we're getting a little light. These are both really good then. Flyer has synergy with the Parade Leader also. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could use a 2 though. We may just want the Delinquent. It's pretty close. Jesus, like, what is this class right now? We actually really could use a late game card. I feel like Overseer is still too good. Actually, the thing is like we have all these 4s. We have all these broken 4s. This is also basically a 4. Maybe we actually take the Bog Creeper here. You see it actually has a higher win rate than this, which is kind of shocking to be honest. But it's the one thing you don't tend to get a lot of in Demon Hunter is like big things. So you tend to be short on big things, so maybe you just want to take the big thing here. We only have one pick after this. Our only big things right now are the Antanes. I think having a taunt will be worth it. So as I said, we already have a lot of 4s. It's a little hard to pass Number Wing. How many Chaos Strikes did I pass? I skipped like 4 Chaos Strikes, I think. Anything is a high winner, Demon Hunter? Well, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. These are facts. Is DH the top 1 arena class? Yes. Warlock is number 2, and isn't actually that far behind. So let me check what the win rates are now. Going to hsreplay.net. Demon Hunter is 56.5, Warlock is 54.2. We can't outcast this here. We can outcast it after outcasting this. I guess it's fine. I mean, I'm like sitting here, I'm like, man, do I really want a Fiery War Axe? That's like such a bad card in this deck. We need to also get like a Whirlwind attached to it. Like, is Scorpion really good enough? Probably not. Has there ever been a time when a class had a higher win rate? Well, since you mentioned it, Demon Hunter, when it was released, was over 60. I think it was over 62 for right when it got nerfed. And I don't know when like Mage was, when Frostly's Jaina was in the game, I think Mage was like 60 something. Also, I think there was a time where Mage was like 64. Because it was literally like, you did not see anything other than Mage above 8 wins. It was literally impossible to beat them. Unless you played like a super smork aggro deck. But the problem was it actually wasn't that Mage was unbeatable, it was that if you built a deck, you could actually counterdraft Mage. But if you build a deck to counterdraft Mage, you couldn't beat anyone else. That was the problem. So it was kind of ironic. Buffer! I mean, that's kind of good. If he's gonna Hellfire, he'll Hellfire this, and then we can just play the Trainer. I mean, either way, we're gonna play the Trainer. One Battlefiend. No, Battlefiend was a 1-mana 2/2, I think, right? So with the hero power, it was basically a 2-mana 3/2 deal 1 that drew a card. Blizzard knew by that point not to make a 1-mana 1/3 that grew anymore, but they thought a 1-mana 2/2 that drew that would be fine. I mean, it's totally reasonable. Why do we have 5 minions on board and like 11 power on turn 4? Yeah, I was really expecting him to trade into like the 2/2 and force us to hero power. So I was already assuming I was going to coin hero power, but okay. He wants to trade his 4-drop with our 3/2, that's fine too. What's inherent to the class that makes it so successful regardless of metas? Having better cards than everyone else. Because partially, especially now that it's like back into like wild metas, the thing is like other classes are kind of forced to have like older, weaker cards that were printed years ago. And Demon Hunter doesn't have that problem now. To put it bluntly. Damn it, I want to play this. Is this... I mean, is a 4-mana 5/3 that deals 1 even good enough? Oh man. We could just coin the Antane. I don't really want to slow it down. I wish this Fellblade wasn't... Maybe I should have actually mulliganed this away. It's so weird. Maybe I should have mulliganed away the 4-mana 5/3.
I grow impatient.
I mean, honestly, probably every line is winning. The only problem with this line is that we slow down enough, and we don't have a silence. So if he does play like the 8-drop taunt lifesteal dude, we have potentially an issue. Imprisoned Antane was originally going to be a 6-mana 10/10. What the hell? And then they made it a 5-mana 10/6, right? Because that would be more reasonable. More reasonable. Like still compare this card to Avenging Wrath. Like what the hell? I get that it's dormant, but like, oh, he's already not hero powered. Okay, well. I mean, you gotta respect that, I guess. Alright, we'll do this now. This is like the only card in the game where it makes you like, okay, I want to like put minions in just so I don't automatically die. Usually you want effects like this to go face, but this thing has so much damage that you literally have to tank it with minions. By the way, if you're just tuning in for the first time, this is what I do. Anytime I pick Demon Hunter, I spend the entire run complaining about how broken Demon Hunter is. It's just kind of normal. Yeah, he's just looking at a board. You just lethal him through Twisting Nether even. Like, it's just so silly. Oh. And then I usually don't even go 12 with it. That's the funny part. I complain about how broken it is, and then I go 8, and then I'm like, well, I guess I suck. Damn, I'm lucky.
Substitute for true strength.
I will prove myself to you.
We'll keep the one in the outcast slot. Oh dear. That's not good. I mean, this is kind of good, but this is not the matchup where I want to slow play. Okay, well. That kind of sucks. We drew it one turn too late, so we can only play it on turn 4. It'll be 3 mana on turn 4. Still okay, I guess. We can play a 4/4 in hero power. But the best draw probably would be Sightless Watcher now. We want to tempo this. Probably not, actually. It's not like we can pressure him anyway. Why?
I like to think they
Why?
I wonder.
Yeah, I kind of wonder how long it'll take, because like typically, for anyone that doesn't know, like Blizzard will do like they do balance updates kind of for Arena. A lot of times they don't even publicize it, but like they'll basically they do what they call micro adjust, which is they adjust the win rates of, or they adjust the appearance rates of cards in such a way to make certain classes better or worse. So it's usually like, I don't know, like probably like a week or 2, maybe 3. Depends on how much Blizzard is paying attention to other game modes and stuff. Where after a while they'll tend to do that. So I'm curious how long it'll take for them to do it to Demon Hunter this time. And I'm gonna tempo this now. Stewards are kind of, honestly, I mean, it's a good draw to have, honestly, but at the same time, like, it's in the spot. Oh, that sucks for him. In the spot where it makes it really hard to outcast this Spellblade. Question is, will we wait 6 weeks for the missing cards? Well, as I said, like, I don't know. It's not very likely based off the cards that are missing, but it is possible that that was intentional. Because Blizzard was talking about banning cards, right? So it is possible that they were actually intentionally removed some cards. There are cards on that list where it wouldn't make sense for them to remove it, so I'm kind of at the same time skeptical of my own thing there, but you know, it is possible. We do an outcast card. Do we have multiple? Or is it just... Oh, we can get the Bite also. We have Bite or Vile Fiend Trainer. Just take Chaos Strike. I don't feel like we need the Illidari right now. People not respecting Minari Mosher is the biggest reason Warlock runs go so well. Yeah, card's pretty insane, huh? Because, like, it's just you just need that little bit of healing a lot of the time, right? Like, one smack. That's the lifesteal guy, right? The lifesteal demon. It's like that a lot of the time, it seems like. You just need that one heal. And that just makes the big difference. And also just, yeah, turning your 1-drop into, and letting your 1-drop free kill a 4-drop, or not free kill, but like trade up to a 4-drop or something, that's pretty good too. I had that card, but I didn't have a lot of like early demons or anything, so it was always just a 3-mana 3/4 in my deck. Was that our 12? Oh no, that deck went 6. Yeah. So it went 6 because we couldn't activate it ever. No, wait, no, that deck didn't have it. Oh, we had a 7 when that had it. Right, okay. Maybe I should have actually hero powered them.
Is it cold in the shadows?
I feel like Warlock is put into smork situations often because of their hero power. Yeah. Like a lot of times what I've been saying lately is essentially like Demon Hunter is better than literally every other class at everything right now. Except they don't sustain as well as Warlock. That's like the only exception. Other than that, they're literally just better than everyone else at everything. I think I'll just burn this. I mean, we could... We could play this too.
Serve your master.
I'll keep the 1/1s small because, I mean, it doesn't save them from another Holy Nova or something. Priest doesn't have Ripple anymore, so if they're doing AoE, they're probably dealing these, right? I didn't play around that card. What the fuck? Those were both drafted! Oh my god. Oh. Why? It's not even... Why are these cards both in the game at the same time? God.
Vengeance is mine.
These two cards should never be allowed to be in the game at the same time. That's actually so dumb. I mean, it's not like a Holy Enough would have been better, obviously, but, you know. It's just funny. Really?
The light protects me.
Guy has no respect. The sad thing is that we're still favored, I think. That's what's so dumb about it. Do I want to use this Soul Cleave? I'm gonna hero power this.
Vengeance is mine.
Actually kind of need to, I guess. Yeah, and so also, Wave of Apathy, Shadow Word Horror is also draftable. I'm surprised I haven't seen that yet, actually.
Just cloud it around.
So I never actually got to test this, but yeah, you get like 7 more, right?
Enjoy your final moment.
Reasonable.
Vengeance is mine.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the day where Blizzard finally decides to print Shadow Word 4 attack minion. No! They need to do it someday. I have bad news for you, sir.
Those without eyes truly see.
Oh, oh no.
Evil cannot hide from me. No mercy.
We're gonna lose fatigue now. God, this card to pull out the Voracious Reader is actually insane. Second, and you're saying like, yeah, that was his second Nova, if that's what you're saying. He's already played 2 Novas, a Horror, and a Ruin. Okay, looks like he's out of AoE. He's gonna play a giant minion now. It's so dirty. He's getting all the answering and still behind. This is what happens every time I see Demon Hunter played, is people have like insane answers for you and then you're just like, oh, oh yeah, here's another full board. Here's another full board. That's kind of a problem. Alright, here's another full board. Just I'll save this actually. Oh god. We actually do kill that, right? That's not a card I like to see either. Are we just dead? We actually live because of the Dreadlord's bite. Right? Yeah. The Dreadlord's bite saved our life.
Vengeance is mine.
Brilliant.
Uh-oh.
Count your blessings,
Okay,
ladies.
That actually doesn't really do anything right now. My god. So there's only one play here. There are very few priest cards that kill us. There's some neutral cards that kill us. There's like 3 priest cards that kill us. There's like 6 neutral cards that kill us. Oh god.
Well played.
You possess true power.
Just show them we also have a vial. Oh god, why? Oh. I might need to take a shower after that. Oh dear, no. We literally got board wiped like 5 times. We got full board wiped like 4 times, actually. Nice 10-win game. Oh wait, that was game 2. Yeah, yeah.
I will prove myself.
I don't know what's happened. What I've been noticing is like it feels like early games are a lot of times the crazy ones. Like you face like the craziest people at like 1 win, 2 wins. I don't know, maybe it's a streamer thing, but like probably not. I don't know. It's like you face just like insane decks at like 1, 2 wins, and then there's kind of like a lull where it's like if you get to like 3, 4, 5 wins, then you kind of get like a free ride up to like 8 or something, and then you start, once you get to like close to double digits, that's when the games start getting intense again. Sometimes, but not even always. I don't know, it's like it's been very consistent where the crazy games are often the early ones. And it might just be because, like, you know, the people who do the ballsier drafts don't tend to, like, you know, get to, like, double digits or whatever, so, like, you see them all here rather than later. Could be, you know, it could have to do with that. Smite a 2-1, okay. Yeah, another priest! Time to do it all again! Since we don't have a 4-drop, I think I'm gonna do this even though it's not ideal, like, just to try to find... Okay, I was looking for Vile Fiend Trainer, but we'll have to settle for Satyr Overseer, that's fine. It's good enough.
Vengeance is mine.
I guess we'll settle for that.
Next stop, ground floor.
1 health. Thank you. Oh man, that's actually really bad for him. Pulling this thing is like the worst feeling. Or pulling something like that.
Vengeance is mine.
It's so bad because we get to full clear him now. Like we shouldn't have been able to full clear him like this. But this deck doesn't have Salas. I know, right? Just Expendable Performers is basically Salas. It's just imagine that instead of summoning the minion, you just get a board full of 1/1s. It's basically the same thing, right? Close enough. Oh my god. Okay, this is too funny. It's probably correct actually too. That's oh god. I mean, we're literally just gonna kill him with Antane shots. And he's actually gonna have nothing you can do about it. That's so dumb. Oh no. That's actually kind of sucks for us. We can do this. Guy's gonna panic when he sees this.
Serve your master.
Like, it's such a weird looking play, like you think like why the hell would anyone ever do that? There's a reason, don't worry. Here comes a Holy Nova. Palm reading Holy Nova seems to be a really common thing on turn 6. Like we did a couple times, 1 or 2 times. He did not get it. I mean, like, literally, what the hell could he do? Like, there's literally nothing he could do. Now he knows. I guess, like, I don't know if he should kill this, just because, I mean, I guess, like, the way he would win would involve life stealing, right? If there was a hypothetical way he could win. It's a 3-turn Cthulhu. Argument for not playing first Antane. I just felt like if I played the first Antane immediately, then I might want to not play the philosophy the next turn, because it might be hard to outcast. I couldn't do, like, I don't know. Like, you definitely could have, like, it would have been fine, but... We just kill him. Aw, we kill him? Aw. I don't want to kill him. It's not funny, but the thing is he played a Skeletal Dragon and I don't want to leave it up either, so I guess we'll just kill him.
Is it cold in the shadows? Black ice.
We'll settle for lethal.
Well played.
It's not like you need to outcast it though, right? Like, to be honest, like, outcasting the thing was completely unnecessary anyway, so, like... I kinda knew that, like, it was 100% win either way, frankly, so...
Victory or death! This ends now!
Okay, we'll look for... Okay, so it's good. We have like a really... It's good to have such a cheap opening hand, because that means if we ever draw an outcast, we can actually outcast it from the left, just by playing everything here. Some classes you don't want to have like a super low curve in your opening hand, but in Demon Hunter, especially when you have Voracious Reader, you're just like, oh yeah, just Give me literally all 1-drops. It'll be fine. We're just gonna refill 5 more times. I might do the Umberwing because I like to play Sightless Watcher on 3 so that I can outcast it. I mean, so that I can get a 4-mana outcast off of it. So I think I'm gonna do this. Because you play the Sightless Watcher on 3 and then you on 2 and then you get offered a Vilefiend Trainer, it kind of sucked. Kind of rude. Oh my god, this is insane though. It's like, why am I making these choices? It's like, do I take Broken Thing or Broken Thing? I don't know. I'll take this Broken Thing. We give him the information, we have a second one, but if you play this, then you can't play 2 of them next turn. One problem is we might not get a great... I was gonna say we might not get a great target for it. It's still a 4-mana 5/3 deal one, I guess it's fine. We'll settle for that. In most classes, 4-mana 5/3 deal one, that would still be like... That would still be a premium card, actually. That's kind of the insane thing. I guess it's worse than Scorpid, though. Is it? Yeah, it's probably worse than Scorpid. Speak of the devil. Player on ramming speed, you have to position this way. You put this in the middle, you get wrecked by ramming speed. You get wrecked by cleave this way. There's like no way to play around both. Maybe you play around the cleave just because it's more common. It's not like it's that big a difference. If you put this in the middle, he just cleaves here, and I guess he takes more damage at least. But yeah, you do at least play significantly around ramming speed this way. Until he has a ping, and then it doesn't matter. Epics are more common. Yeah, they're more common than they were. I think most of the more common epics, though, are the new set ones. Like, it seems like if anything, like, it almost looks like the epics. Epics are the only cards that got a set bonus. Like, there generally isn't a set bonus, but epics, I think, actually might have gotten a set bonus. It's kind of weird, but... Alright, we'll just do Demon Hunter things and refill the board again. I see your board cleared us 3 times. Welcome to our 4th full board. If you ramming speed the 2-1, it's just a coin flip then. If there's 2 possible targets, it's random. I want to take 6 to protect the 1/1. Yeah, like Ramming Speed is a really interesting card. Like sometimes you have to do it. Like sometimes if your opponent, especially your opponent's positioning around it, and you don't have a lot of initiative to like set it up, you end up having to take a 50-50 a lot of the time. It's a really interesting card. I think it's really underrated too, because like every time I've had it, it's been kind of insane.
Snuff out the weak.
Such a good draw, holy crap. Oh my god, that's unfair. I actually just feel dirty. Oh.
Have to read this one.
Vengeance is mine.
Oh. Oh. Like, why have I lowered myself to this? Oh my god. I have PTSD from Claw Machine Stewardess Scrolls after that Priest game. Because that's what happened in the last game too, and that was why we almost lost. So if he doesn't play this, elevated chance of brawl. It looks like it's not a brawl. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, that's gross. Oh. The fact that he had to do that. Oh, Jesus. Our 2-drop draws us 3 cards and it literally eats 6 damage while dealing 1 damage to the opponent's face, because why not? I might just play this and... So I guess I'll play that. I'll hold the trainer just so, I mean we're out of board space anyway, right? Just so we have some kind of refill if he does brawl us. Do you think you want to at least play this though? Because otherwise you get like Whirlwind executed or something. He obviously doesn't have a Whirlwind, but you never know. We haven't exactly tested execute yet. Desperation draw. The good old X the game strat. The best kind of strat. No. Not bad. Okay, do we want to scorp it? I guess so. I guess I'll keep it. It's fine. Yeah. Actually, the problem is we actually have a potentially bad matchup against other Demon Hunters. We kind of need to start out hot against them. It's like any Demon Hunter who has a single cycle of hatred, we probably can't beat. That's the unless we like kill them by turn 7. I may have not wanted to keep this stuff just because I needed like more aggressive plays. At least we can Umberwing his Umberwing. Hope he doesn't have Satyr Overseer, I guess.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
Can live with that, I guess. Ugh. Gross. No, that's also gross. Okay. I mean, if we don't do this... That is the best Soul Cleave I think I've ever cast. Go ahead, play an Amalgam, I dare you. Circus Amalgam, go.
I like to think they teach me.
Did not oh, that... Okay. That thing not outcasted, I can live with that.
Wait a minute.
If we want, we could... Yeah, I think we'll just Scorpid. The longer you make his weapon really awkward and useless, I feel is the better.
I have trained for days.
Mind if I roll need?
Not really... It's not actually really that good right now. I think we're just going to Aug this. Oh my god, we have this too. Okay. Yeah, we'll Aug this so that we can trade here. I guess I probably should have... Am I gonna play this? I guess I'll play this.
You don't pick the ones, see?
That's fine.
Vengeance is mine.
So I was like, I could have played this, but I think... If you get like a 1-mana spell you actually want to cast... You could have silenced his draw, or you could have, you know, like draw an outcast or something. Those would have been playable. It did make this harder. We did kind of screw this thing from being castable this turn, though. This works, right? So I never got to test this, I think.
These old bones just keep moving.
Just doesn't work? Okay. I was told that worked, but it looks like it doesn't work. It was worth it for science. Science is always worth it. If we draw small, we can cast the Fellblade. Otherwise, we just play the Bog. Dude, I haven't played a Bog Creeper in so long. Remember the good old days with the... Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Okay. To be honest, we might want to kill that. If we're being honest. I don't have a great play that involves killing it. I would have to like second slice it. Because I can't leave that up either. I mean, we could leave it up, I guess. We could like Antane Hero Power kill this. Just leave this guy up for a little bit. It's a lot of damage though. I'm definitely concerned about leaving that thing up.
I grow impatient.
That thing is terrifying.
Time grows short.
Too much respect. If he just plays a board of 1/1 rushes, we literally lose the game.
Vengeance is mine.
I don't think it is too much respect. It's literal losing the game.
You've got me fired up.
Like you can say you have the read that he doesn't have it. He might not have it. he didn't have it. So I think if you do it, it's off the read that he doesn't have it. Okay, so question is like performers. He probably doesn't have performers. Maybe we just want to play this while we have time. I don't know. I don't think he has performers right now. It's like it was literally he just has his last top deck. We're never gonna have a better time to play this either. We'll never have a better time to play either of our big cards than right now.
I brought enough for everyone.
Okay. In doing this, we unlock the Fellblade.
Evil cannot hide from me. No mercy.
Yeah, I mean, he did kind of... I mean, he played it, but it's like... I mean, the question at the end of the day is essentially, like, do we need to take the risk? Because, like, I think it's likely that you think he doesn't have it, but it's like, do we need to take that risk to win the game, or can we just win otherwise? Essentially, I think it's the more relevant question. And it felt like I didn't need to. Alright, we have Cycle of Hatred lethal, because that's a thing. Oh wait, no we don't. Shit, why is this a spell damage? Oh no, we don't. Oh. No, it's a disaster. Oh.
I like to think they teach me.
Seems like pretty good inevitability. He has to like board clear us somehow and then draw Inner Demon. He would actually win if he draws Cycle Hatred into Inner Demon. That would actually win. Oh no, wait, no, we kill him with the 5/4. Never mind, that's... He needed to like... He would've needed Deathwing, basically.
You possess
They
true
bite.
power.
If you're saying Horror and Cycle was lethal, I would like to make you aware of a card on our board called Steward of Scrolls. Because I thought the same thing, and then I realized, oh wait a second. Oh no. Surely nothing bad happens.
Illitin versus Tyrande.
Raw power is no substitute for true strength.
I will prove myself to you.
We'll look for other things. Oh, he's a nice guy.
More like a wisp than a warden.
Blessings to you.
He just said this.
Get a Murgle!
Oh my god. Help.
Vengeance is mine.
You're paying for my
The first time I've ever seen this card be good. An appropriate meme, Alex. An appropriate meme.
Is it cold in the shadows?
We may actually just have to play the Fellblade as just a 5-3 rush. It's like every time I see that card played, I'm actually so relieved because it's just so bad tempo. Yeah, Fellblade's gonna be really hard to outcast where it is, and we can just value trade a 2-3 with it. We get a board of double 4-1 against a 4-3. Seems pretty good. The only other play, I guess, would be like I don't know. They all seem really bad.
Evil cannot hide from me. Black ice.
Yeah, it's like you could command. I was thinking about coin Illidari. I just feel like it's an overreaction. Like if you're really afraid of Priest like copying his guy or something, you could do it, but it feels like way too much.
I'm one of a kind.
We could go Illidari to just clear that. Or we could go 2-2-2. What's the problem about doing not Illidari is you probably can't get full value out of Illidari later. I guess it's fine. Yeah. Literally an assassinate. I'm saying it with my Demon Hunter card, like, man, is it worth using a 5-mana assassinate? Like, is that worth it? Can you imagine only getting an assassinate out of 5 mana as this class? The other option, like, if you leave his stuff up, then you can have the Illidari to clean up, potentially. Oh dear. Okay. I mean, we have, like, the Soul Clear and the Emberwing to clear up also, so... Wow. That was kind of awful, actually. That was about as bad as I could have gone for us, actually. I mean, we just play another one, though. I guess.
You will regret imprisoning me.
Ah. Do we need to kill that? We just pushed 10, right? I mean, we really don't need to kill that. It would only be a problem if he full heals it. Otherwise, I don't really care. We just go Soul Cleave. Like, all of this needs to happen. And then, I guess we only have 2 mana left. So, do we want to... Maybe we want to pick a draw here. I guess this is better. Yeah, it feels like he could give it Divine Shield with the 3-mana card. That would be the other punish. It would be like that or Power Word Feast. Those are like the two punishes to not killing this. But even then, it's not like we lose automatically. And I guess like Wave of Apathy would be the third one. It's actually a pretty good number of punishes. But also it's like with our hand right now, it's like if we trade, we're kind of out of gas. It looks like he's actually kind of out of gas himself, so probably would have been okay, but it'd be really bad to lose all that damage there. I actually don't have board space for this, I just realized. I guess we're gonna hold it. This is the only class where it's like you're late game against a priest and you're like, man, I just don't have board space. This is really awkward, man. I don't have board space to play my board drops. He didn't play any taunts though. Oh, except that one.
It is finished. You win.
And this is why we went aggro. This is why we did not derp around. Is Plague Death still in Arena? I heard him. We said it earlier. Is it? I actually don't know. It's not actually. You can get it off of, or can you? I don't know if you can get the right transfer student. If you can get the right transfer student, you could get it off of transfer student. But I don't know that that's in the game. Can you still, like, did they rotate out the map that gives you the transfer student that gives you plagues? Or can you still get that map? That might be the only way to get it. I'm thinking about if we keep this card. Ah, this is a bug. I'm thinking if we keep this. It's a little slow. I think we need it in this deck. It's so dumb. It's a bug that's been happening like every like 5-10 games or something. It just happens.
Evil draws close.
It's like the most BM greeting in the game. That's not good. That's a hell of a draw.
Those without eyes truly see.
Don't think we need this right now. We can't outcast this immediately. It's probably still the pick, I guess. Kind of by process of elimination. The other cards just aren't really what we need right now. You could go 1-1 hero power. Yeah, I think we just play this. I don't think there's much reason to trade. I guess like, no, he can't even Houndmaster because he already coined. I guess like Kill Command is kind of a punish. That's fine. Oh jeez. That seems fair.
I like to think they teach me.
Your opponent's played 2 primes so far and has 3 more in his deck. Problem. That sounds like a problem. This is why I do not like Ingenuity Lion. You're off board and then you're just like, wow, 7-4 rush is actually kind of useless right now. Imagine playing a 4-mana 5/3. This is why we positioned around that card. Imagine playing a 4-mana 5/2. Why aren't you playing minions so that we can get value out of our minions?
I brought enough for everyone.
Oh my god. We can play Bog Creeper to try to get the perfect victory, but I feel like we should probably just do this. So much for 30-0 though. It's definitely the correct play. Because you just, performers, literally no matter what, we just play performers next turn. And it's gonna suck if he gets the 1/4 taunt, if he gets the monkey. It's gonna suck. We still clear though. That's so silly. Fair card! Go! Fair card! Alright, I don't even know if survival is possible. Can a hunter even put 10... He needs to put 12 health down. I don't even know if it's possible. You can get flawless achievement. If you do that, you could actually lose. That's why.
You've got me fired.
Also, he could still just hero power. That's the thing.
Now we're cooking.
It is not quite what he needs. I don't think I've ever actually gotten an anti lethal. Most people would concede, I guess. Not bad. You could have played 2 Conjured Mirages. You're not... Did he have 8 mana? Yeah, I guess so. You're not wrong. Is Conjured Mirage still in? I think Conjured Mirage is out. There must be some... There must be something you can get, though.
Brother.
Oh my god. I feel like every game with this deck, I just get more disgusted by what we're able to do with this. It's like, I'm just like, how is this? Oh god. Oh, it's too much. He coins hero power, so he's just behind. Yeah, in case people missed it yet. Like, Conjured Mirage, I think, is actually out of the game right now. But there must be some giant, like, meme taunt. in the game.
These old bones just keep moving.
It's probably not that bad, right? I can't think of anything that... Drew doesn't have, like, small rushes, right? I don't think so. Swipe is kind of bad. It's not the end of the world.
I like to think they teach me.
It's not the end of the world, though. I have not gotten the 12-0 on Demon Hunter. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh. How can I sleep at night? I mean, before I could sleep at night because I had never played with this deck before. But I think after this, I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep again. Like, I think I'm just, that's it. I can't, no more. Can't do it anymore. You miss a hero power, but I mean, you get this down. And like, you know, just being able to like Chaos Nova his next board too. For him to like possibly win, he needs to play like the 4-7, like two. He needs to have like 2 of the 4-7 taunt. He needs to get like stupidly lucky at the same time. It's the same situation as the last game, right? Oh, I forgot we had this card. We can actually just play all this. We probably just want to play this while it's actually not counterproductive.
Wanna blow something up?
Bomber didn't quite get him lethal. I mean, he had a chance there. He had to win, like... Actually, even if he won 10 coin flips in a row, he was still dead. That's something. Oh, God. Even if it literally tanked every shot, he was still dead. Oh, no. Who will be next to feel this deck's blissful sting? He almost had a chance of not... Almost had a chance of not dying. Yeah. Except, we always had lethal with the Aug Merchant, even if Bomber was godly. Actually, no, that's not true. He would have been at 1, theoretically. Yeah. He actually... If Bomber was perfect, he had a chance. It's like a 1 in 1,000. It was like probably, yeah, it was like a 1 in 1,000, I think. But he had to win like a 1 in. He had to win like a 1 in 100 with Bomber. It wasn't like a 1 in 100. It was like a 1 in 60, maybe. He had to win like a 1 in 50 and then a 1 in 1,000. So 1 in 50,000 times there. He's totally fine. By totally fine, I mean still dead, but, you know. I need to play this so that we can outcast this on turn 3. Why we didn't top deck this? It's a little hard to pass on this. It's actually not even like the greatest card in this deck because we're usually so far ahead. We could honestly just play the Dreadlord's Bite here. If he has another Ravaging Ghoul, playing the Vilefiend Trainer is actually kind of bad. And we're not going to be able to outcast this really soon, so I think I might just play this. How does it work? It looks at 3 random in your whole deck, or the top 3. I don't know if there's even a difference between those two things. Because I don't think the draw... I don't think your deck is actually... Well, typically I don't think... I don't know how they code it exactly. I don't know if there's a difference between those two statements. With how they code it, actually.
I grow impatient.
But it doesn't, like, it's not the top 3 because after you choose one, you don't draw the other 2 immediately. You draw random cards from your deck. So if it is the top 3, then it shuffles the deck afterwards. But I don't think it shuffles the deck afterwards because I guess it matters with Polkelt. But I don't know actually if it would screw up Polkelt over or not.
I like to think they teach me.
Because there are things like if you shuffle things into your deck, it undoes the Polkelt effect, right? So I don't think it doesn't say like it shuffles your deck afterwards, but based off what it says, it looks like it's just it picks 3 random cards in your deck and one of them goes on top. It doesn't say it's like the top 3 or anything. It doesn't say it shuffles afterwards, but you never know if Blizzard coded it differently than what they said. It's not like Blizzard would ever code cards differently than what their cards say. They would never do that. Yikes, dude. We have no silence in this deck, we said.
Snuff out the weak.
Chad is sitting there thinking, we're finally in a bad position. Nah, stop worrying, guys. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. Nothing to worry about here. I guess I'll play this. We play performers if we want. We can't kill that thing if we don't. We don't have to kill that thing. Really don't have to kill that thing.
All I see is weakness.
I'm not particularly comfortable with how many 1 health minions I'm playing right now. I will say that. I mean, we're against a class that doesn't have Consecration. I think he would have Whirlwinded by now. We actually have lethal damage on board if he were to not trade. He's obviously going to trade. My god. Still gonna squelch. It's a tactical squelch. Very important tactical squelch. Do we want to performers? We might want to Antane and then performers.
I grow impatient.
If you performers, you make a board full of 1/1s. It's not like you really need to clear this board right now. Antane performers is pretty good. It's just that you only get 12 instead of 14, but you know, pretty good. You know what, let's do it this way. Kill this off. Play the other one. We're actually getting a little bit low. Do the performers, you don't take as much, nearly as much damage because you actually clear him. That's kind of a problem. So much for ever clearing him. What the hell are we supposed to do against that? We don't have a silence. We already played our Steward silence also. So I mean, unless we just randomly kill him, we're dead. Performers does keep us alive, I think, technically. technically alive. I don't know if this really counts as living though. Oh my god, if we actually had this. Ugh. Oh my god, we're alive. Okay, does this really count as living? Again, the other question. I mean, we have the freeze.
Is it cold in the shadows?
These old bones just keep moving.
So here's the question. Do we trade these? We don't, right? We just have to keep the board up. We just have to keep this. Because he didn't kill us last turn.
This is overdue.
So we need to threaten him lethal. My! We had our chance. This is why, like, I never get 12-0 with Demon Hunter. Like, that's always what happens. So we had the 12-1 the other day, which was... We had, like, something somewhat... It wasn't like that, but it was, like, a similar game like that, where it's just like, nah, you just... Unwinnable.
This ends now.
We did what we could, though. It's just so hard to get. 12-0s in general are so hard to get. Do we actually want one of these? Fine on the opening. It would help if we would stop going second against warriors.
Fly, folly.
Warrior is probably actually the matchup where it's most important that we don't go second. We went second last game too, right? And like we could have never... I think we would have easily won that game if we went first. Yeah, I always... We went second last game too. It'd be better to play this right now. It's a 3-4, but I mean, I guess he still kills it with this.
Demons. Demons.
You don't pick the ones.
Undraftable card, Pog! I'd make going first not such a big advantage. You're saying like you have your turn 1 and then you have your turn 1 and turn 2? What I was kind of thinking is like, I don't know, like I feel like they would have to like, honestly, to make it like really balanced, it would probably have to be, I don't know if there's a simple way, and that's the problem, is Blizzard's not going to do anything that isn't simple. Really? You do that? Well, like, cause like I kind of almost think like, I think like the ideal solution would, it would basically be something where you would involve like having like a second coin or something. Like you would literally just get a second coin like the turn after you play your, I don't think you want to give them 2 coins at once because that would be a little too good. I think you'd have to like basically like give them a second coin the turn after they play a coin or something like that. Like that would be my idea. I'm gonna coin this now. Or something like that. I don't know exactly. You know, you'd obviously would take a lot of balancing. The reason why I was saving the coin this turn and then I finally played it was because okay, well. Essentially, it was the first turn that we would actually be able to play that thing, and it wouldn't. You want to play multiple 2-1s, not just a single 2-1 that just dies to the weapon for free.
You will regret imprisoning me.
Time for Antane. Let's take Rush, bro. It'd be a shame if you had nothing to rush into. Might be a problem if he ever draws that Kargoth Prime, though. Bro, if he has nothing, he's pretty dead. Oh my god, he's dead. Okay, I mean, I was gonna like Steward's Fell Scream, but now that's a little too good, probably. But do you find Antanes do pretty well in pairs? Plays a Raider to soak it up. So sad. Why would you play a Fairy Dragon though? Like, you literally, like, you're basically just hero powering, right? Your hero power does basically the same thing, most likely. Okay, oh god, we have this now too. Is that better than this? Probably, actually. Eh, it's not that much better. It is better.
These old bones just keep moving. Astonishing.
Vengeance!
I could have pushed more, I guess. But I feel like this is fine. What's even going on? That is not a Kargoth Prime. Oh my god, is he actually a Whirlwind? He got 2 shield slams off of those. Now he's dead. What was that hesitation? Back to the good old double anting kills. Is double Carnival Clown too greedy? Demon Hunter and you have a rabbit too? I mean, they taunt, so they're not super greedy. I mean, my experience in general, but it's also in this meta, because I did have 1 or 2 decks that had a bunch of 9 and 10 drops and didn't do well, is like, by saying not do well, I mean, they still went like 7, but like, it tends to like, just the more like cards you have that have really big mana costs on them, it just means you have less options, and it tends to mean you know, sometimes you just draw dead. It'll just be like 1 out of 4 games, you'll just draw dead, and you basically kind of ought to lose like 1 out of 4 games. So, you know, makes it really hard to go. Makes it really hard to go like double-digit wins if you basically auto lose 1 out of 4 games. I think I'm okay with this. It's kind of a slow opening, but like we can do this and then play this maybe. Second gets extra card. Are you talking about like for balancing the classics? Because second already gets an extra card. Hey, Henry Eisen, GG. Yeah, unfortunately we have like a stupidly broken deck right now, so bad luck. Queue into this. Twin slice. 1 sec. I guess it's not the greatest coordinated strike, but our other plays aren't that good either. And I want to outcast this. Wouldn't be the worst idea to coin the horror right now. The reason to not coin it would be so that you can coin either a Twin Slice or a Hero Power if you really want to. I think by doing this you keep at least 1/1 on board, so you would still get it essentially. You would get the effect of the Hero Power if you really wanted it. So for some reason we got him to Dreadlord's Bite without Outcast, which is really good for us. You could go like Watcher and Freeze. I think I like that. Like the board control play would involve like twin slicing this, but I think I want this to go face at this point, or at least want to keep the option of letting it go face. It's kind of useless, I guess. also kind of useless. I guess process of elimination.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Like, I don't want him to trade with us, I think. He could freeze his face, but then he just trades here, and I don't think I want him to trade with us right now. I'm okay with him taking like 4 if he wants to do that. Or I guess he's gonna take 3 here. What a god.
What's wrong?
You're paying for my discretion.
Vengeance is mine.
Love forever.
He gets 5 off his cycle. It feels like we almost need to bait out the cycle. Okay, he doesn't have it then. I think he would cycle this board. Hell of a draw, actually.
I like to think they teach me.
Do I ever play around cycle by just trading? Maybe I do. Trading the minions off. I mean, he didn't cycle last turn when you had like what would have been a pretty good cycle. You don't want to be in a hurry to play cycle in this matchup just in case you get counter cycled. But
Vengeance is mine.
I don't know. He can't safely hero power the 5/4 in cycle because he would literally die. He would die to Inner Demon, so he might not want to. I'm just gonna trade there. Do I want an Illidari or do I just want a Apothecary? Not taking 5 is probably desirable. This matchup can turn into just people hero powering each other down. Usually doesn't because you don't quite get there in time, but you know, if we get like chip damage from 1/1s even, it's a big difference. And stuff like this.
We must wield the power of death.
Bad news for you, sir. Unless he has a cycle, then I have good news for him. Okay. Well, I mean, gotta do it, right? He hasn't felt like he's had cycle before. You could intentionally not summon less 1/1s just to play around it. It's not like if we summon like 1 or 2 less 1/1s, we lose any less to cycle, I think, anyway. I guess if we summon 2 less... Okay. He's healing us, what a nice guy. pretty nice too, I guess.
These old bones just keep moving.
Evil cannot hide from me. No mercy.
That wasn't enough attack. We would actually have to trade it off. To trade this off if we want to... I mean, when I get the new card, I guess. So then... I think we'll use that. Does that mean we just don't? We just leave this one up, maybe? So I think I'd rather have the cards than take these trades. Just means it's one more turn for him to top deck cycle, but... Oh my god. See, this guy also likes to draft good cards.
A charming composition.
Oh! Oh! Ooh, we can also philosophy this.
How is it even possible? March on! Time too short. Job done.
I was planning if I didn't get that, I think I would have played double 5, but given that we get a 3-mana Flame Strike, I think we'll do the 3-mana Flame Strike. Just normal Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter game. I will say, like, as much as I kind of complain about Demon Hunter being BS right now, Demon Hunter mirrors do tend to be interesting, at least. Even though it tends to be who has the more broken deck, but they're at least entertaining. So there's that. I could actually keep this hand. It's not as good in this matchup because totems kind of soak it up and it gets hexed. I'm less happy about that. You could like trade, play double one. It's probably worth getting this out. I don't think we get punished really for this. So mild punish if he just rolls a heal, I guess. It's fine. Oh jeez. Oh, okay. I guess we're glad to get that out of the way. Yeah, well, I guess we'll do this because still lets us unlock the Fellblade. Might coin the Lost Soul. Yeah, just get some aggression up. I guess we'll just, it's good enough of a Fellblade, I guess. We'll just do it. It's a hell of a big board here. Shit, so that he could actually have that new Shaman spell now. You can't draft the new Shaman spell, the swipe, but you can discover it. You have to keep in mind if he ever outcasts that. Kind of rude.
Business is
Any 1/1 you doesn't kill, any 1/1 you don't kill kills a 2/1, so it actually kind of makes sense to trade. Trading's bad against like Lightning Storm, I guess. We are playing into Lightning Storm really hard, but
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Take your medicine.
You look scared.
so we're actually all kind of bad options. Performance isn't the worst, but it's not exactly what we need right now. Okay, that's a good one. You could play Performers, trade both the 1/1s, you play Performers, and you get 10 1/1s out of it. That's an option. The other option, you give up the 4/4 and you get Antane down. I actually kind of feel like we want to use the Performers more aggressively.
vengeance! 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 Enjoy your final moments.
Keep the 4/4 alive, you get to push the 4 immediately. You just put him that much closer to just dying to Antane. I guess Tidal Wave is still a thing, huh?
It always hits her mark.
Those don't have Tribe? How do they not have Tribe? Oh my god, I can't believe they don't even have Tribe. Oh god. They don't even get countered by this. Oh no. Why? I just assumed they were demons too. Oh no. They're not demons. I don't.
Vengeance! Vengeance! Vengeance!
Hegemony, I'd rather. I'm just gonna like purge that, but I'd rather not. It's a little too edgy. It's just a little too edgy. Tidal wave incoming. Not quite. One was a little too edgy. Yeah. It's just, what is it? Is it, no, it's not. It just has to do with Godwin's Law. That's to be descriptive enough. It's to do with Godwin's Law and Demon Hunter. There are none that are willing to face us. We'll be next to feel our blissful sting. The owl's making me use this time productively. Reminds me, I'll probably do it tomorrow where I actually make it so alerts will come on stream when people redeem stuff like this. People on the YouTube videos aren't thinking like, why does he just like randomly start picking up all up and down? It's a point redemption, YouTube people. Just so you guys know. There are points in my channel that people can redeem to make me do things. Because why not? We're going first against Paladin. I'm pretty sure the game's over. And we have Fiend and Prophet on opening hand. Okay, well. My sound bug out? Let me see. Okay. For some reason the sound broke for me, but I think it's still working for you guys, so oh well. It's fine then. I could have played this so that we could activate this on curve, but we can play it on 4 anyway. Oh, it's bugged for you too. Oh, it looks really weird for you guys. Hold up. Let me try to fix it. That is bizarre. Hold up. Okay, I think it's working now. That's weird. It's never done that before. Yeah, it's working for me now too. That was weird. I've never had that happen before. It sounds good for you guys now, right? I think it sounds, because it sounds good for me now. I literally have an external speaker here. But...
Reporting for duty.
I had to like reset. I run like a bunch of audio cables so I can like control what sounds come on the stream. So that stuff just bugged out, I guess. The speaker is just a regular, like, it's just like a regular speaker you can buy on Amazon.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Did he coin just to bring that back? Huh.
Demons? Demons.
You don't pick the walks.
I think I'm gonna do this. Like, he seems like he wants to clear us with this, involving this pen flinger, so it just makes it like, trying to make it as, give him as few targets for the pen flinger as possible by spreading out all our stats like this. Oh, I see. Salko has redeemed banned Sinistar for 69 seconds. I am sorry, Sinistar.
Reporting for duty.
Wasn't me.
Yes, your redemption did work. Thanks for drawing my attention to it, because I missed it.
Reporting for duty.
Vengeance.
Guess we have plenty of 1/1s. I'll just trade that one off so we can push more face damage. Is Paladin playing standard? I don't know. Oh no. Oh well, that's kind of rude. He's trying to. Oh my god! It actually. I never saw that before, so it actually does go back. We had this discussion earlier, so it actually does go back. That's interesting. Even if it dies, I didn't know that. I guess because it's like a spell burst, maybe. Because they both happen simultaneously, I guess. Huh. Okay.
Is it cold in the shadows? The wand picks
It's kind of bad. If he can, like, prevent a little more damage here, we're kind of screwed. I mean, as long as we just draw, like, Antane or something, should be okay, though. It works even if you Hellfire? Really? So you can actually just Hellfire a pen flinger in it. I never tried it because I always assumed the pen flinger would die. I actually never saw that or knew that. That's not correct? Hellfire kills it? Okay. Yeah, I always assumed it would.
Let me think.
Wasn't me.
I grow impatient.
We could do both of these. Only thing we could do like this if we want to be really, really aggro. I think getting this down would actually be nice, but we're using up so many resources to do that.
Demons.
We have a lot of draws that'll basically give us lethal.
Another test. My favorite.
Yes, he needs rush. Probably has a rush.
Business is booming.
Different. I guess we lose.
You here for the tour?
Reporting for duty.
I don't even know what we need now. We just lose, right? It's, whatever we needed, that's definitely not it. We need Scorpid so we could, yeah, clear everything and then get a stealth Scorpid. He still goes to 11 though, but it probably was our best draw. Just gonna buff the shit out of this now. Scorpid was, yeah, it probably was our best draw. I mean, he's literally full health now. I mean, the game's over. We need expendable performers. If our next draw is expendable and our next draw after that is Voracious Reader, we actually can still win. We need those two exact draws in that order though. Watch us just get Blessed Champion. To be honest, we don't actually need the Voracious Reader. Our next draw definitely needs to be Performers. That's for sure.
I yield for now.
Make a redeem for BMing. But I'm so well mannered. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been cheesed that hard by a lifesteal minion in this game. A pen flanger? Well, I mean, it didn't really, once he played the lifesteal minion and we couldn't kill it, the game was over. That was really what carried. Pen flanger didn't, it let him get there, I guess. Pen flanger just prevented him from dying before he was able to rush the lifesteal. But it didn't do that much. Slowed us down just enough, I guess. I'll be right back. Seems like we have a long queue again. My god, it's still in queue. People are gonna wonder, why is this Demon Hunter run so long? It's because no one wanted to snipe us because they didn't want to play our deck. You're addicted to BMing, you can't stop, you don't even play Hearthstone, you play BM Stone. Nice. We're gonna go 11.
This ends now. You dare speak to me?
Okay, we are going first, that's really good. We probably can't beat an 11 win Demon Hunter if we go second, so the fact that we're going first might save us. Yeah. Logic Lost, thanks for the follow. I mean, we'll probably play this unless we really need 3 damage.
Better be something good.
Okay. I guess we will do it this way.
Demons?
Problem is, if we do the natural play, Immolation Ore is a full clear. How much do we want to play around that card? Might be enough to just trade off our 1/1s. It's probably the play.
I like to think they teach me.
Playing Cthulhu and Construct over 30 times, not once have they gotten to use it. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever even seen one go off either. There's that too, Jesus. Oh, it wasn't active, okay. A lot of times I see Dreadlord's Blade's just not active. Oh man.
I like to think they teach me.
I guess like you might as well play it like you're kind of all-inning into like AoE or something, but you're playing it before cycle, and also I mean it's not like it's better to play this.
I grow impatient. It's time for a lot of blood.
A charming composition.
I think we were gonna lose this game, except that probably just won us the game.
Nobody move.
think we were like heavily unfavored before that discovery. I don't want to say heavily, it's a little, that's a little pessimistic, but if he has no taunt, we just win anyway, I guess. Actually, even if he does, I guess, yeah, well, now it's like, now we just win, right? He has to, like, ooze and taunt.
I brought enough for everyone.
He just knows he's dead.
I yield for now.
I guess so. No taunts. Okay. Alrighty then. The way to beat Demon Hunters, you just beat them without having a board, right? And then you can't get expendable or whatever. Golden Ring Toss.